Hi, this is Carol with Carol Makes. Thanks for joining us for our first week of Fiber Fridays. This week we're going to learn how to weave on our rigid heddle loom using an Ashford wavy shuttle. Now sometimes I don't know why they call it a shuttle. I mean, I understand it has the notches on both sides here so that you can wrap your yarn around it. But you're actually not going to use it like a shuttle. I already have my shuttle here ready to go, the traditional one that comes with this. I'm using a 16-inch Ashford SampleIt loom, and I have some black and white alpaca from Red Hill Fiber Mill, and we're going to get set to go. You'll have to ignore some of the inconsistencies in my warp. The warp's not doing what I really want it to, and so we're going to be redressing it later. But for now, because this was promised, this is our video on how to use a wavy shuttle. Wavy shuttle is a great way for you to step up your weaving without adding an extra heddle. And you can see I've added some color. So this is just going to break up the eye when it looks at the end product. I think it's really, really cool. All right, so I have my heddle in the down position. I'm going to do a pick across. And I'm gonna leave it really, really loose. Like really loose, even on the ends. And then I'm going to take my shuttle, but I'm going to call it a beater because that's essentially what it's doing. You're not going to be using the heddle to beat, you're going to be using the shuttle. The shuttle has two edges, one that has waves that are more dense and one side that is less dense. For today, we're going to use the less dense side. So that would be with the Ashford pointing towards myself. All right, so you've got your really loose yarn that you've picked across. And now very gently, you're going to beat this down into place. You want to stop when the bottom of each wave touches the last row that you went across, and then just take it out. You're going to put your heddle in the up position, but you're not beating. I did that once. I did several rows of the waves and then I went boop and I got them all erased. So don't be like me. You are only touching your heddle to go up and down. That's it. You're not beating it. So heddle is up. We move our pick across. Again, we're leaving it really kind of drapey so that there's lots of room for it to move into the position that we want it, which is into the shape of this wavy wave. And as I'm doing this, again, I'm just being really gentle and I'm just trying to like come up and like let it almost touch, practically like kiss. And then I let it go. Move your heddle back down. Pick across. Shuttle. Sometimes you may have to help guide it into place in certain parts. It just depends on what kind of wool you're using, how sticky it is, all those kinds of things. I'm gonna do one more time. So I'm moving the heddle up. I pick across. And there we have it. Now, the last step I'm going to show you is how to return to normal rows, because you are going to have spaces. You're not going to beat it all the way down as hard as you can, because then you're going to lose your wave. So this takes some practice and patience too, but we have time. That's how you learn. Put my heddle down position. I'm going to go across. All right, so now, again, I am pinching it on the side, and I am going to try and very gently beat just to where it meets, and then heddle up. Get some more yarn. Look how nice that looks. Okay. 2, I'm still a little gentle when I beat there. Oops. Depends on how many rows you're going to do between the waves, but the more rows you do past the wave, it's going to be, you'll get back to beating it in the same kind of regular pattern. It'll get all compacted and you'll be back to your normal weaving self. All right, we'll let that be our last one. Awesome. Now I put it in the neutral position, and oh my goodness, look at all of that fun texture. Let's see if I can even, there we go. Look at all that. So it's still plain weave. It's still one-on-one, you know, plain weave, but look at all this. This is going to look so cool when it is beginning to end. And you can really just play around with it. You can do it every 20 rows. You can do it at random rows. You know, this time I'm gonna do it after 5. Next time I'm gonna do it after 30. Then I'm gonna do it after 10. It's really up to you. And it's up to what kind of colors you wanna do with it too. But this is super fun. It's an easy way to kind of elevate your weaving, to kind of challenge yourself and get out there and make some new art. And isn't that what we all want to do? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for week 2 of Fiber Fridays.